would say that she wishes he was never born, that she wished that Alex was her only son and that she never had Frankie. And Frankie would cry, and he has a lot of trauma from his mom never loving him as a child.
I really like Frankie. I did love him. Like, I had this thing with him where I would like feel bad for him, and sometimes we would be like, he wasn't even here, right? And we would be talking about what he and Alex went through.
Him and Alex, I will say, him and Alex went through a lot growing up.
So it's sad.
So it was really sad, and honestly, everyone deserves to be loved as a child. And I forgave the abuse that went on, because at the same time, that's all he was used to. He was only used to his family arguing, being physical with each other. The mom is the root cause of the issue, okay? The mom, and I'm not saying that I'm condoning him being physical with people, but his mom would she would provoke him to keep, like she would see him in a manic episode, and she'll grab her phone like every narcissist does and record him and say, he's abusive, he's this, he's that, just saying names to him. And like, she would provoke him. Like, she would see that he's clearly upset and that he's on the range of touching someone, and she'll be like, do it, Frankie, you won't do it, do it, I want you to do it, I want to see you doing it, do it. So of course, if she's provoking him like that, he's gonna do it. Like, of course he's gonna do it. And then who had to deal with that after Ginny left? Me. I had to deal with it, because once Ginny left, I would see Frankie in his bed under the covers crying, saying that his mom is this. You guys think that all this stuff that Ginny does to Frankie doesn't get to him?
It does.
It does get to him, because every time she would leave after their big arguments, he would cry. Like, he wouldn't show it to her because he didn't want to give her the satisfaction, but he would cry. It did hurt him. That's his mom at the end of the day. And he would say, this is why I don't like to talk to my mom. And if you guys listen to the video that I posted, she told him, she's like, I don't come here for you, Frankie. I come here for your brother to see his daughter. And I come here for Alex and Kalaya. That's it. I don't come here for you. So, yeah. And honestly,
people were saying that she preferred Alex to Frankie because of the money. No, because they both pay for her stuff. What happened with Jeannie was she would want money from Frankie, and if he didn't give it to her, she'll go to Alex and get it from Alex. And if the next time she wanted something from Alex and he wouldn't give it to her, then she'll go to Frankie. So she was like those little kids that are spoiled, and if you don't get one thing from the dad, they'll go and get it from the mom.
Yeah.
And they will instigate, and that's what she did. But she knew that, if they were fighting, it was easier for her.
Someone said, was Ginny nice to your mom? So basically, Ginny was scared of my mom. Like, I would tell my mom what would happen with Ginny, and my mom would pull up to the house, basically like saying, what's up? Like, you want to say all this to my daughter? Like, say it to me. And Ginny was so scared of my mom that she would literally say, oh, I didn't do anything. Like, your daughter is just crazy. She's on candy. And this and that. And my mom's like, you think I'm going to believe you over my daughter? And Ginny was just scared of my mom. Like, she would never say anything to my mom's face. And then when Ginny went outside to talk to my mom, she would come back inside. She would say, oh, I should have touched her. Oh, I should have done this. So I went outside and I told my mom, Ginny said that she wishes she touched you. So my mom got out of the car. She came inside the house and she's like, you said you wish you touched me, so touch me. Do it. And Ginny would just ignore it. She'd be like, no, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want to talk about it. And she would go in the room. So Ginny is scary as hell.
At one point, when I met her the first time, I actually apologized to her because I thought she was like a good person, and I was so rude to her. I was mean. She was holding Kalaya, and I went off at her. So after that, I felt bad because I thought maybe
I will say, when I got my surgery, Ginny was taking care of me. Like, there were times when Ginny was actually like nice, and she would bring me food. She would she would bring me like water, like little jugs of water so I could put my leg in it, like hot water. Like, she was nice to me when I had my surgery, and I think she was nice to me because she genuinely felt bad, because my recovery from my surgery was really bad. Like, I will say, during my surgery, nobody was really messing with me like in a bad way, except Frankie. Like, when I just got my surgery, he pushed me onto the floor, and I fell backwards right when I got my surgery on my butt, and I fell, and I had to go back because my stitches opened up, because he had pushed me onto the floor, and my stitch, it was so much pressure when it hit the floor that my stitches, they opened. So I had to go to the hospital and get them.
That's why I got infected. So.
Yeah, because, yeah, so basically, yeah, so did he feel bad for that after? Yeah, he was apologizing to me because he was like, oh, I didn't think your stitches would open up. And I was at the hospital, and he was like, oh, like, I'm sorry, like, I didn't know this was gonna happen. And I'm like, well, if you didn't push me onto the floor, my stitches would have never opened up. But whatever, I was like, it's fine. Guys, this is gonna fade. I promise you, it doesn't look like it now, but like, laser works fading over time. It doesn't just like come off the day you get laser. This one is also fading really well. I don't know if you guys remember how dark it was, but it's fading a lot, and I got this one too.
You'll see results in like 4 weeks.
Yeah. Did you and Frankie have more good times or bad times? I don't really know how to answer that question, because
at the beginning you were happy.
At the beginning we were very happy, and then when the candy got involved, I guess I only stayed with him, to be honest with you, I only stayed with him for the candy, because you get someone addicted and then they're gonna stay, you know. I stopped loving him after you learn to stop loving someone who continuously hurts you. What's the candy? Yes, she's on all the time. Every time she drank, she wouldn't do it if she wasn't drinking. She said that it sobered her up, so she would always have a bag with her everywhere she went, and when she would drink, and she offered me some when I was 17 years old. I remember I went to her room to hang out with her, because around this time we were semi-cool. Yes, she would argue with me, we had issues, but sometimes we were cool. So I went to her room, because every time Frankie was on live, I would go hang out with Ginny, because I'm like, whatever. And we would hang out, and we would eat McDonald's and just like watch TV. And she's like, do you want some? And I'm like, do I want some what? And she takes out her little baggie, and she's like, here. And I'm in my head, I'm like mother, like son, because the way she offered it to me was exactly the way Frankie would offer me candy. So I was like, I didn't take it that day, but I told her no, and I guess when I said no, she felt embarrassed for offering it to me, so she just put it away. And then she went to the bathroom. I heard her like that, and then she came back in. That's it. That's the first time when I found out she did that stuff. After I found out, she started having it openly. And the reason why I'm doing this is because she called me from a no caller ID, like trying to threaten me. So I'm just gonna continue spilling all the tea. I really don't care.
But the thing is, you can say whatever you want as long as it's true. If
yeah,
you can back it up.
I can say anything I want. Technically, by law, if I say something and it's true, they can't do anything to me. That's why I'm saying everything, because I can back it up. And it happened. And she would try to gaslight me, and she would be like, I never did that in front of you. you were just on so much candy that you don't remember. Maybe you dreamt that. I was so gaslit by everyone in that house. Like, I would confront one of them, and then the only person who defended me was Frankie. He would always take my side before his mom's side. So the next day, I woke up and I went up to her and I'm like, Ginny, you should really stop doing that. She's like, doing what? And mind you, I was also on candy, so I'm like, we should both just like detox or something. And she's like, you need a detox. I don't need to detox. What are you talking about? And I'm like, Jenny. She's like, no. She's like, you need a detox. I don't do anything. Maybe it's all the candy in your head that's making your head, like your brain think something, but I never did that. So the gaslighting, and it worked. I will say it did work, because then I went back to the room and in my head I'm like, did I actually see that or was I dreaming? Like, yeah, it was snow. No, she never treated Toxic bad. Her and Toxic are like best friends. Someone asked why did they kiss? Because their mom showed them that that's okay. Like, their mom does the same to them. So, I mean, Kashi, come here. Guys, Cash is holding my shirt.
Go with your clothes. I feel like having
Just because everyone does it doesn't mean it's okay. Someone said everyone does snow, who cares? That's not, it doesn't make it okay.
baby.
Where's their father? He passed away in 2005. I don't take anything. Yeah.
That's when you were born.
That's when I was born. Yeah, no, everyone does not do it. I don't do it. I don't know anyone that I'm cool with that does it, so. Why does she favor Toxic? Because she takes care of Kalaya, and she knows that if she didn't favor Toxic, that she wouldn't be able to see Kalaya.
She literally said that one time when Frankie pulled the gun on Alex.
Wait, you can't say that word. It's okay.
Okay, so that one time, because they were fighting over, you know, the problems that you were having with Toxic, and then she said that she didn't like Toxic, but she said Toxic.
Oh yeah,
so,
she told my mom. She would talk so bad about Toxic. She'd be like, I don't even like Toxic. She's a bad person, this and that. But the only reason why I act like I'm cool with her is because she won't let me see Kalaya if I'm not nice to her. So she talked so bad about Toxic with my mom. Like, she would talk to my mom and she would talk so bad about her, and then like she'll be like, I only have to be nice to her because if not I won't be able to see the baby.
But now I see that is because she knew that you guys were having problems, so
Yeah.
that's why she said that. But
Yeah.
I think it's true. But they get along. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting along. That's fine. At least they get along. But
At least they get along, you know. She treats good people really bad. So after Messiah is born, she'll have to be nice. Who's Messiah? Your dog is so cute. Thank you. Kayla's baby. Aw, is that the name? That's a cute name. I like that name. Isn't that in the Bible?
what's her name?
Messiah. That's cute, right? That's like the perfect name for a boy. Messiah Alex Venegas.
Yeah, if Kayla
Really?
wants to have like her baby to have like a safe environment, like a healthy life, she cannot allow
Jenny
Ginny
to be around.
or even Frankie to be around the baby. And
Nope.
then Alex, if he's gonna continue being like that, then she's gonna have to just stay away from everybody.
Yeah.
Because now the baby is her priority, you know. And
Yeah.
it's just like a little soul that.
I
can-
honestly really hope and pray that Kayla does not let Ginny around her baby until Ginny gets the help that she needs and that she's stable enough to be around the baby. You know? Like, I really pray to God that that happens, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really sad.
That gender reveal thing was crazy, and it reminded me of the time that mom and my sister and all of
Oh
them
my-
went to a restaurant.
Oh my God, we
rented
went
the
to a
casino.
restaurant with my family. Dude, Frankie does this at every big event. You know how he ruined Kayla's gender reveal? You know what he did to me and my family that wasn't posted? Dude, we went to a really nice restaurant. Such a nice restaurant. It was such good vibes. Like, it was my grandma, my aunt, my mom, my uncle, my cousins, everybody, right? And they all liked Frankie. Me and Frankie got there, and we were all just chilling, having fun. This guy out of nowhere goes in the bathroom and comes out, and Frankie thought that he looked at him a wrong way. The only reason he went up to that guy was because his security was there. So he like starts fighting with the guy. Mind you, we have a toddler there, my
mom
and my grandma. We have my cousin's son, who's a toddler, that was there, and Red just makes a huge scene, the biggest scene. So they start fighting. My cousin's son starts crying. He's a toddler. My grandma, she's 73. No, she's 78. She's 78. My grandma starts freaking out because my family is not. Yeah, I don't know why these people keep requesting me. My grandma is freaking out, like so scared. Mind you, my grandma has a very sensitive heart, so if she gets too scared, she could literally have a stroke or a heart attack. So my family is telling him, like, stop. We have a toddler and we have my grandma. Like, stop doing this. You're gonna scare them. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. He starts screaming and trying to fight that guy. All the plates on the table that we had, he broke so many of them because he was getting up and trying to fight this guy. And my family was so scared, and they told us to leave. My family literally said, you need to leave. We're not dealing with this. Like, get your boyfriend in check and get out. Until he realizes what the fuck he's doing, like, get him out. Like, we do not want to deal with this. We're trying to have a family dinner. Do you guys know how embarrassed I was?
And he was chasing the guy, and Rob was chasing him.
He was chasing the guy. Frankie was chasing the guy, and his security, Rob, he was chasing Frankie. Dude, it was so embarrassing. My toddler cousin was crying, screaming, so scared. My grandma was crying. My grandma was like, make him stop. Like, I'm scared. And I'm like, so embarrassed. Like, Frankie's like a little kid. He literally acts so, like, dude, it was so bad. So we left, and then my mom called Frankie, and she's like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? And he's like, well, he looked at me the wrong way, so I had to show him what's up. And my mom was like, really, in front of our family, like in front of like a toddler, in front of my mom, like my grandma? That's insane. Like, why would you do that? My mom still liked him after that. Like, my mom is so patient. She was so patient with him.
Because I did like him.
Because she did like him, yeah.
But not later when I found out stuff.
He finds a way to ruin everything. A gender reveal. He finds a way to ruin a family dinner. Anything that he sees that people are having a wholesome time with kids and family time, he is going to try to make it about himself. Everything that is good that people have, he will ruin it. He will ruin it. My dog is a Pekingese mixed with poodle. His dad is Pekingese and his mom's a poodle.
And he grew more than he was supposed to grow because he's supposed to be small.
Yeah, he was supposed to be small, but he grew. I don't know if you guys could see his size, but he was supposed to be way smaller.
He's 10 pounds though.
Yeah, he's 10 pounds. He's fat. I got my dog from this place called Diamond Doggies. We paid $4,000 for him. Well, yeah, Red paid for him, but I don't care. It was technically my money. Yeah, his tail is so long. Look. Guys, I have someone from a no caller ID calling me. I wonder who that is. He has so much hair here. Dude, literally, I just got a no caller ID.
How old is Cash this year?
Cash is 2 years old.
He's a toddler.
He's a toddler. He still is having his pick up and put her on speaker. I can't because then the live will be paused. Dude, Ginny is, like, she harasses everyone, dude. I know, I should have adopted. The no caller ID just called again, y'all. Again. I had to decline it. I had a restraining order on Ginny. She's constantly calling, y'all. Watch, she's gonna call again. Just watch.
Somebody says you miss Frankie.
Hell no. Guys, I have to keep declining it because she keeps calling. Mom, can I log into my TikTok on your phone so I can answer the no caller ID on live?
Yeah.
Here, let me see.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna log in on my live here so that I can... Yeah.
What's wrong, baby? What's wrong?
Oh, now she stopped? She just called again. Hold up. I'm logging in right now. What's my account? How many...
You don't have to answer.
Amina. No, because they keep telling me to answer, so... My mom doesn't want me to answer. Shit, I forgot my login. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, because you have it. I asked you for the other day to log in for the computer and you couldn't get it. I don't even know my name.
She's definitely in my live. That's why she stopped calling. Gosh, why do you look so sad?
Because he's sleeping, mommy.
Why do you look so sad?
Let him go to sleep.
Here. Go night-night. Hush, little baby, don't say a... Okay. You wanna go sleep? Go. Yeah, she's definitely in the live. Dude, I'm telling y'all, Ginny is a stalker. She wants me to stop exposing her because now she's gonna have no way of going on social media without getting backlash. So, I mean, now that we all know Ginny's true colors, you know, I won't stop exposing her, guys, don't worry. She's been obsessed with me the minute I got to that house. How often did Trillo and Baby Los have to break up fights? Practically every day. But yeah, guys, I will not stop, and I will never. She keeps calling me. So, one thing you can do that will piss someone off is ignore them. Yeah, Red would hit me in front of her all the time. And she would come and tell me I deserved it because I disrespected him and that he needed to put me in my place. So she was like, just deal with it and just know that after he hits you, you shouldn't disrespect him or else you see the consequences. And I'm like, Ginny gets so mad. Like, I'll be so calm and she'll just be like snapping on me on a phone call or on a text, and I'll just laugh at her and she'll get even more mad. Yeah, she's insane. Answer and record. Okay, well, if she calls again, I'll answer. Even though I don't want to, because that'll give her the satisfaction. But if you guys insist, I really don't want to, but whatever. How'd you get your car back? So me and my mom had to bring the police to the house and force her to give me my car back. Once she saw the police, she gave me my car. Also, we were recording while we were getting my car back. So, yeah, she's definitely watching. Yeah, Ginny, I know you're watching, and I will continue to expose you so that if you ever want to get on social media and talk, you will for sure get backlash.
So, I don't know the law, and I don't know if this law is everywhere, but here in Florida, if you give somebody your car keys and you let that person borrow your car, then that person can take your car and not return it. You and the person that has your car have to be at the same place in order for you to get your car. You cannot go to the police and file a report, like say that your car got stolen because you actually gave the keys to that person. So then you can call the cops and they would come and try to help you get the car back. But you and the person that has your car and the car have to be in the same place. That's why it took so long for us to get the car, because Jeannie would hide the car. And now that Kayla said that her and Alex knew that she was hiding it, at the house, but we didn't know that. And then because you and Frankie were not there anymore, you couldn't get in the house.
And I would text Kayla and I would ask her, if you see my car, let me know so I can pick it up. And she knew the whole time that Ginny had my car, but she didn't tell me anything, which, like I said, it's the past, whatever. But yeah, Ginny was hiding my car and everyone was in on it except me and Frankie. We were trying to pick up my car this whole time and nobody helped us. Everyone knew where the car was. Yeah, so now that it's happening to her, like I said, I feel the need to defend her because I've went through it, but she never helped me with anything. Even when she knew that what was going on, I got restricted again.
Talk about something else then.
Anyways, guys, how's everyone's day? Karma is crazy. I have no comment for that, but I do believe in karma, so. Yeah, if Ginny calls me again, I will definitely 1K bet if you're not Moroccan. You owe me 1K. Give it to me. Give me the 1K. I will always be the bigger person, you know? Allison's talking shit. Allison always talks shit. That girl talks shit about me all the time. Yeah, guys, like the live. Oh my god, we're at already 100,000 likes. I love y'all.
I think whatever happened with Kayla, right? But I think now that she's pregnant and she's gonna have a baby, she's I think she's going to realize a lot of things, and she's not a bad person.
Yeah, she's not a bad person. I just feel like that family is so manipulative too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
So hopefully everything goes well with her baby.
Yeah.
She just needs to stay away from them, from drama. Even from going on live or dealing with Jeannie, so that she can have a healthy pregnancy,
Yeah. I have a restraining order on her, so I'm definitely not adding her to my life.
Who?
They're saying Allison said add her. I'm not adding her.
Allison?
Yeah, she's not even supposed to be talking about me. Exactly.
Her and Des.
Yeah, those two people cannot be talking about me. So she's just saying she wants to go toe to toe with Jenny. Dude.
If she's friends with Kayla, she can tell Kayla.
Yeah. Fuck. Did she talk badly about Toxic? All the time. All the time. Allison has nothing to do with Jenny. I don't know why she's trying to talk about her, to be honest. Like, she never met Jenny a day in her life, so I don't know why she's speaking on it. Have you talked to Issa? Yeah, we're cool. We talk from time to time. Yeah, she needs to focus on whatever she got going on. This has nothing to do with her. Are they related to Epstein Island? No. That was a lie. You know what I don't like about TikTok sometimes is people are always like, oh, Amina, you need to be there for this girl. You need to be there for that girl. She needs to help. You need to help heal her and, like, be there for her. Who was there for me when I was going through my healing? Were any of these girls that y'all are telling me to be there for me? Last thing I remember is the only person that was there for me was my mom. These girls didn't give a shit about me. All they wanted was clout from my situation. And they would hit me up saying, oh, let's collab. And then I would tell them what the fuck was going on. And they would be like, well, that's not my business, but we should collab. So now I really don't think I have to be there for anyone. So stop telling me that I need to be there for her and help heal this girl and heal that girl. They can heal themselves, just like I healed my shit. So I feel, me personally, I feel like I don't need to help anyone heal. Who the fuck healed me? I healed myself. And my mom helped me heal. So, like, I'm sorry.
Well, what happens is you're still in therapy. You're still trying to, get better. I mean, you're not 100% okay. And when things like this happen, getting triggered and remembering things and all this stuff, which is not healthy for you either. But I don't know.
Yeah. No, I know. And I saw this one comment when I was with this girl. Someone was like, well, she has PTSD, that's why she's acting like that. I have PTSD too. If anything, I have horrible PTSD.
You have like trust issues.
I have trust issues. I can't fall in love with anyone. Anytime a guy wants to be with me, I decline them even if I find them attractive. Like,
because you still have to heal. You still have, you're still working on yourself. And
right, I have especially the people who were never there for me, I don't need to be there for them. When I needed someone to be there for me, I was laying right there in my bed alone crying. And my mom would lay right next to me crying with me.
Like every night? Like
yeah.
At a point where you couldn't sleep alone?
There was the time where I couldn't sleep by myself. Like, I had to have my mom with me.
Yeah, and crying. Like, you'll go to sleep crying.
I would fall asleep crying. I would wake up, cry again. Like, and nobody was there for me. While I was sitting there crying, people were out there making fun of my situation, having the best time of their life with my abuser, collabing with my abuser.
Even when you went on
when I went to rehab, people wanted to bring me up, making fun of me, while they were doing the same exact shit that they should have been in rehab for. So yeah, karma is a bitch. Karma does come back to people, you know. The same people who made fun of my situation and took advantage that I didn't have a voice when I was in rehab are the same people going through shit right now. Why? Because karma's real. Karma is real. People get what they give out. Okay? So do I feel bad? Yes. But was it bound to happen? Yes. You look different from your videos. I don't know, maybe because I don't have makeup on. You think I would buy makeup if it made me look the same? God sees everything. Facts. Everything comes to light. Clock it. Guys, what happened to that girl Fanita? Why was everyone trying to cancel her? I heard clock it and I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. You look better without makeup. Thank you. You're so sweet. Damn, people really do be jealous. I know. Thank you, Delula.
Who's that? Who's that person?
Oh, one of my, like...
No, the person that you just said what happened to... It was going to be canceled?
Oh, Fanita.
Okay.
This girl on TikTok, I don't know, people were, like, coming at her or something. Why smoke a vape? I don't know. Even friends, I've noticed, sometimes are low-key wanting you to fail. I actually have friends, like, people that don't even know me support me more than any of my friends ever have. None of my friends like my shit. Like, they don't like my posts. They don't repost my posts. But people that I don't even know support me way louder than any of my friends ever did. Like, it's crazy. Like, I become friends with someone, they low-key want to see me fail, or they want me to do, or they say things about me when I'm not, like, looking, or not, when I'm not there. Like, my supporters that have never met me in person support me more. Mom, look. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'll repost the video on Instagram. Can you check? Oh no, it wasn't anything about Jenny, guys. I accidentally liked my live. No, I wasn't scared. I was just showing her something. Anyway, yeah, he's tried to reach out and I blocked him. Thank you, Jessica. I love you. Yeah, Red has reached out to me before saying, last thing he said to me was, oh, I was such a good boyfriend to you and you always say bad things about me. Something like that. And I never answered him. I'm like, dude, get over it. honestly. And don't get it mixed up. I'm talking about this because it's trauma that I went through. I really could not give one less of a fuck about my ex. Okay? He could be here today and gone tomorrow, and I still don't care. He's mad because he'll never have another girl like you. He searches for you in every girl. I noticed that, and it's weird. It's weird. Like, he reached out to me and I never answered him, and then he sent me like voice notes that I didn't even listen to be honest. Like, the voice notes he sent me, I didn't even listen to it because I didn't give a fuck. But new girls team you.
But one day you talked to him and I was mad.
Oh yeah, he had called me and I was on the phone with him, and I guess we were arguing, whatever, and I hung up in his face.
That's
like
when he sent me that message.
Oh yeah, he even texted my mom. He texted my mom.
Honestly, I hope that that Frankie goes to rehab. I don't know if he needs to go to rehab and he gets help, like gets anger management classes or something, and because they're still young. I mean, you're way younger than them, but they are still young people. You don't think
Abusers will do anything to get their victim back. Dude, that man is strung out. Like, I went to rehab. I did what I had to. Yeah, Allison wants to be involved so bad. Like, girl, you have nothing to do with this. Stay out of it.
Don't even mention her name because...
Someone said she was laughing at the fact that Jenny said I'm a walking pharmacy, but has she seen her boyfriend? Like, be so for real. Like, she was cleaning up his puke on live the other. Ew. That's nasty. You're the smart one. I feel like people underestimate how smart I am. He broke her baby stuff and she took him back. Y'all don't even realize that thing all that was a clout thing. That, like, y'all are so gullible. Just like my skit, that thing was to get Sophia more followers, and I actually came on and admitted that that's what it was. Same thing there, except they will never admit when they do skits. Like, not everything is real, y'all. Those people are hungry for money and they will do anything to get people to send them money. They'll beg their supporters for money. They'll make wish lists, like, corny.
Somebody say, how will you know? Well, because they're out there begging for money.
First of all, when I was friends with her, she told me everything. She said that she did waffles, I can't say the word, and then keep the stuff and just get money for all the stuff. Like, she would make fake waffles and say that she was going to send one person the item that she was doing the waffle, and she would keep all the money and also keep the items that she was going to give away. What else? She said that she makes skits for clout so that her and Vume can get more followers. She told me a lot of stuff. She also says a lot of crazy shit, but I'm not even gonna go there because they are bad people. Yeah, let me pin it so you guys can understand. It was fake. Y'all are just gullible. Yeah, so like I said, I will never sit on this app and go on live and say, can you guys send me money? Never a day in my life will I ever do that. I will never sit here and say, guys, my rent is due, send me money. Ginny did her real big one raising them boys. Dude, I actually feel bad for her kids, but I don't feel bad for her because she's always been a bad person. Because Red is always bothered by everything I do. He reached out to me, he called me, and I ignore him. He's weird. He's mad because I left him. I literally left him, broke up with him, took all my shit and left. And I guess his ego can't take that I broke up with him and that he wasn't the one that broke up with me. So he's so hurt that I embarrassed him by leaving him that he's just so mad about it, you know? They brag about all their money and then beg for gifts. Dude, what money? The money that their supporters work for. Anyways.
Somebody said they're scared for Jeannie raising Kalai or something. But
I am
that's
too.
not toxic. I mean, you know, that's up to the parents. Like, nobody can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, so around that time that we lived in that house, I was taking care of Kalai the most because Jenny would drink and argue with her sons while I was in the room with Kalaya, covering her ears, trying to make sure that she doesn't listen to anything that's going on. So, your mom seems so genuine. She's a true facts. She is. Thank you, Amber. I genuinely was so sad in the moment, but I knew that what I had to do was make sure that Kalaya was taken care of and that she never heard anything. That you and your mom have really good energy. Thank you. I wanted to make sure that Kalaya didn't hear anything and that she didn't know what was going on because I was scared that she would get older and remember. So I would always take Kalaya, put her in the room with me, make sure, like, I would give her my phone, play cartoons, do her hair, play with her hair. I would let her play with my makeup. I would give her, like, my makeup bag and she would put, like, lip gloss on. She would, like, play with my eyeshadow. All of that while the arguing outside of the room, I would block it out. And sometimes I had, like, my headphones. I would put, like, the cartoons and put the headphones on to make sure, like, take extra precaution that she would not hear anything. Because, I don't know if y'all saw, but in the video, I literally just grabbed Kalaya, carried her, and put her in the room with me. Like, I know what that can do to a child, so I wanted to make sure that she wouldn't hear anything. So, that's just how it is. I don't care what child it is. I don't ever want a child to be put in that position where they can hear their family arguing and get scared, you know? She's just a baby, you know? You're totally right. I remember so much from when I was that age. Yeah, and especially at her age, she can remember a lot. I remember when I was little, my family was so amazing. I never had a toxic family. I never grew up in a toxic household. My mom and my dad
We didn't argue.
never argued in front of me. Never did any of that in front of me. Like, my mom never, once in her life, never said anything to my dad or argued in front of me. Even, like, little bickering, they never did it in front of me. I have never seen my mom and dad argue ever in my life. Never a day in my life have I seen my mom and dad arguing. Never. Seems like you were the only one caring back then. I remember so much when I was that age. Bad stuff. Yeah. Honestly, thoughts on Montasia? I hope she's okay, because she did go through a lot. I don't really know her that well. I remember when I first broke up with my ex, I reached out to her and I said, hey, like, if you ever need anything, just, you know, you can call me. And we had a conversation on the phone, but we never, like, really talked as much. But she's not a bad person. I feel like people painted her out to be a bad person and a clout chaser because y'all really believed, well, this was back then, so I don't know if a lot of you guys, like, ever since that day, I haven't talked to Montasia. Like, we never talked to each other, but I saw, like, her videos, and it was, like, everything she said was true. And I remember she did try to warn me back when I was, like, I think I was, like, 16. She had texted me because I was talking to Red, and she was like, be careful with him, like, this and that. And I told her, thank you, like, for worrying about me, but nothing is wrong, whatever. But yeah, and then after that, I told her, I was like, thank you for warning me, and if you need anything, I'm here. Toxic tea, try to reach out. I have never reached out to Montasia after. It's been like 2 years or something, or a year. They're watching you from a fake page? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why don't you block that Toxic Tea page? Because they're like the rudest. They're so mean. They hate you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I don't even know them. I have a feeling I know who's behind that account, but yeah, I'm gonna mute them. They follow me. How do you... I just got another no caller ID. It's probably Jenny.
Who cares? They say you
Hell
remind
is
me,
calling.
how did I feel about dating Frankie?
In the beginning, my mom was okay with it because he's a really good actor. I'll give it that. The video you uploaded had... Yeah, I know.
The sound?
Someone said Red paid for your filler and BBL and he's the bad guy. You sound like Red. I'm pretty sure that's you.
Block him.
You don't have to be on my account on a fake page. I blocked you and it will stay that way. Huh?
They're gonna come with another account.
Yeah, they're gonna come with another account. Watch. Pick up and scream and hang up. LMAO. I'm gonna act like Pizza Hut. Hello, Jenny. This is Pizza Hut. What would you like? We don't have any bags of snow, so I think you might have to call later. We also don't have any wine, so if you'd like that, you can take your ass to the liquor store and stop calling our shop. Thank you. That's literally what I would say.
Ginny the Snowman.
Ginny the Snowman is crazy. Ginny the Snowman. Whoever commented that is so funny. Someone said Snow Queen.
Ginny the Vacuum.
Ginny the Vacuum? Stop, that is so funny. How did your Arab dad react to that? Honestly, my dad... I'm so lucky my dad wasn't around, because bro. No, because she ain't a queen. Facts. Elsa. Let it go. I love your mom so much, Mina. LOL.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's a great mom.
I'm the best.
Someone
mom.
said
What
Ginny.
do you mean a great mom? I'm the best.
You're the
mom.
best mom. Someone said Ginny is going to go crazy.
Just ain't going crazy.
I can't imagine how much grief Ginny had to deal with losing her husband and having to raise kids.
She didn't raise them. They were raised by
She
their
didn't
grandmother.
raise them, first of all. Frankie and Alex were with their grandma, and second of all, she wasn't even married to their dad. They had been separated, and the dad was fighting for custody for Alex and Frankie because Ginny didn't want to give him back because she was getting payments from the government. So she didn't want to give him the kids because she didn't want to lose the government checks that she was getting for kids So the dad passed away knowing that he couldn't have his kids back because Ginny hurt him in that way. She would hide the kids so that Frank couldn't have his kids. So I actually feel bad for the father and the grandma. Ginny has always been like this. She did not want to let go of those kids because she knew that she would lose the government check that the government was giving her for taking care of those kids. So yeah, she wasn't even a single mom because she wasn't raising her kids.
Remember when you went when you met Frankie's family from his dad's
I met
side?
Frankie's family from his dad's side, and they all told me all the tea. They were like, Ginny is horrible. We don't like Ginny because she didn't let us see the kids. She didn't let us see Frankie and Alex. They grew up not knowing us and thinking that we didn't want to see them because she didn't want them around us. And they said that we were fighting for custody for Frankie and Alex, and that Ginny did not want to let them go because she didn't want to let go of the government check. It's always been about money with Ginny. It's always been about fucking money. She's like Dee Dee Blanchard reincarnated. Like, and she was so bad to them. Everyone, even Frankie's dad's side of the family, told me everything about Ginny. They said that she used to go to the street, do stuff for money, and use that on... She's always done this stuff ever since she was younger. She stole money from her kids. She stole $30,000 from her kids, which is so ironic because she literally blamed me for taking Frankie's $40K that he never made, that he never had, saying that I took it from him. Like, ma'am, he doesn't even make that type of money. What would I have to take? Like, be so for real right now. And then she ended up stealing from Alex. So I'm just like, who's really the person who steals around here? Because it's not me. If anything, Frankie was taking my money.
Why are you lying like the Island Boys don't make money? They do make money.
They make money, but not 40K. Not 40K. They do make money though. She's totally able-bodied woman, yet she's never worked. She literally goes to people's houses to do their hair for money, and that's why. And the reason why she's always broke and she never has money is because she uses all her money on... And I don't know if they made millions. I will say that. But from what I've seen, no. If he really did, why would he take my money? Why would he force me to open up an OF to make money off of it? And force me to make content so he can make money off of it? They rent the mansions. It's like they rent Airbnbs and lying, saying that it's their house. Why do you think Frankie lives in a 1-bedroom apartment? If he has so much money, why wouldn't he live in a mansion? Like, let's use our critical thinking, guys, instead of just assuming that all these people have money. Why do you think they have money? They have... And you know what's funny? Ginny has a daughter. She has a daughter, and she doesn't talk to her daughter. She only talks to her sons. She doesn't like her daughter. Y'all should call the IRS on them. I'm dead.
I was going to when I started having problems with Jeannie, but then it's like, yeah, maybe I will. She continues. So
the only person who's rational in that entire family is Ginny's daughter, and she cut Ginny off. She hates Ginny. The daughter does not like Ginny. I had a conversation with Ginny's daughter. She told me that Ginny tries to get money out of her. She used to send Ginny money, but she never gave, when she didn't give it to her, that Ginny would call her names. She said that she cut off Ginny because she was toxic and that she couldn't deal with her because she's always been money hungry. The daughter hates Ginny. Of course she cut her off. That's why they don't talk to the sister, because the sister is the only rational one that calls them out on their bullshit. And the only person who defended me while Red was abusing me was his sister. And she told me herself. She's like, you need to leave my brother. He's a piece of shit. She told me that.
People keep saying that you say they don't have money, but then how come they owe $1 million? Because they do make money, right? They beg, they do OnlyFans.
Wait, you can't say that.
Well, you know all the nasty stuff that they do, right? So they do make money, and they get money on TikTok and stuff. So they make the money, but the same way they make it, they spend it because they don't have credit, so they have to rent Airbnbs all the time.
They got banned on what? So now they have a different way.
Right, so they make money, and Frankie owe $1 million because he didn't do taxes for 3 years, and there was a lot of income coming, a lot of income going.
In the beginning, they made $1 million, okay? When they first blew up. After they blew up, they stopped making that same money because the same way money comes, it goes. If you spend it on the wrong things instead of having investments, investing your money, flipping your money, making more money out of the money you have, the same way it comes, it goes. If you use your money and spend it on chains, jewelry, expensive clothes, you're not gonna have money anymore. And that's just what it is. If you're not smart about your money, the money that I make, I flip it and I make more money out of it. I don't have to be on social media begging people for money because I make my money and I work for my money.
And you have a job too.
And I have a job. So, and I make really good money at my job. You're right. I think that's Ginny or Red. I'm gonna block them. Even if it's not, you're a D writer. I won't say that I was in love with him, but I guess I just stayed. I don't know why.
I don't know. At the beginning, I saw you guys happy, and I was happy with that relationship at the beginning. He was really nice, really sweet. You got along. Like, I didn't judge because of many things. I saw you happy, and I saw him happy, so I thought.
One thing is love bombing. He was extremely obsessed with me more than he loved me. It was more obsession. He didn't want to see me with anyone else. He was extremely obsessed with me to the point where if I even talked to his brother, he would get mad. If I talked to his friends, he would get mad. I was on the phone with my mom this one day, and I was sitting where Trillo was getting a tattoo, and he went off on me. He got so mad. He was just, it was more obsession. I do think he did love me, but it was more obsession. You know what I mean? And he just wanted me all to himself, and he couldn't stand the fact that I could be with someone else. Like, he could not stand that. 777. Guys, I'm telling you, the universe is sending me so much signs. Possessive? Yes. Very possessive. Yeah. I'm making a pot pie. I'm making a pot pie. Someone said, I bet your mom is way happier with you back home.
You gotta make it.
Cash, you can't have this.
She'll have some.
You can have some, but not all of it. My mom is my soulmate, y'all. I don't care about a man. Hi, beautiful. I pick up good energy from you to wanting to be around you. When is a soulmate? Oh, psychic readings. I'm gonna follow you. I just followed you. You know how many people who are psychics or mediums have told me that I have really good energy, that I have a good aura? I went to the beach the other day, and this lady who's a medium, she was having dinner with her family, and she was like, I just want to let you know, like, your aura is so like full of light and good energy. She's like, can I do a reading for you, or can I do something? She's like, I love, like, your aura is just so good. Like, you have such a good energy around you. And the reason why is because I don't care if I sound cocky, but I have a good heart. Like, I will never ever do someone wrong willingly, like, or unwillingly. Like, I'm very careful with how I am, and when I have a friend, I'm so real to them. I've never found a friend that is as real as me. Like, I have never had a friend that is as real as me. Jenny should have stayed in her lane, her snowy lane. Facts. I am glad you're standing up and exposing this family. I'm sorry they did this to you. It's okay, honestly. Arab mentality. Facts. I have never found a real friend. Every friend that I thought I had has ended up switching up or being weird. Like, I have never ever found a good friend. Every single girl that I've became friends with has always showed me that they're weird. I have never found a friend that is like me. Like, I've never had a real friend. Red dates people that look like you. Dude, ever since he was with me, he's so hurt that I loved him that I have a pimple right here. It's like growing. No, not one friend. I don't care who y'all name. None of them have ever been real to me. Like, I'm standing on that. None of the friends that I've ever had have been real. Never. I broke the pen. Whoever y'all name, I'm standing on that. Never been real. Same here, it be like that. It's hard out here for a real one. Facts. I've had friends that I've had that told me, oh, it would be so cute if you and your ex got back together. Excuse me? Like, be so for real. I lost my friends after having a baby. They were never you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you get pregnant and you're friends with someone and they stop being friends with you after you had a baby because you're boring now or you have responsibilities, they were never your friends in the first place. Yeah, y'all can't be naming people. I said what I said and I stand on it. None of the friends I've ever had have been real to me. And they've always done some weird, grimy shit. I've never found a real friend. The only real friend I have is my mom. Yeah, your mother is the best bond you'll ever have. Dude, this pimple is like, it hurts, but it won't pop. Except Camille. Camille is the only friend I've had that's been real. Issa was saying on live she would get revenge on you real quick. Revenge. Okay. Yeah, Camille she's the one girl that I've had so much love for that has been with me through it all. When I was going through it, like, at my lowest, who was there? Camille. And my mom. Camille has always been a real ass bitch. I love her. Nothing's happening between me and Issa. We're cool. Someone just commented that she would get revenge, and I'm so confused. Like, revenge on what? But also, I feel like people do lie. When y'all were fighting in the boat, she said on live. See, that's what I mean, bro. People... Anyway, but I'm cool with her. I don't really care. How come you and Camille don't go live together anymore? Because I need her to come over. I literally miss Camille so much. Did MJ ever fight with her? Fight with who? I'm so hungry, y'all. Jenny? Yes. Jenny was so mean to MJ. I love me some Issa and Mina collab. Aw, that's so sweet. There's a difference between friends and acquaintances. It seems this younger crowd doesn't know. No, I definitely agree with that. I feel like there's a lot of people that you know, like from social media, that are acquaintances, and then there's people that are your friends that you hang out with in person, and that, you know. I came in and I seen my name. I never said shit about Mina, and my viewers know that. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, because I never heard her say that she was gonna get revenge. Like, revenge on what? Is Jenny still blowing you up? Dude, I guess she stopped, because now, like, I'm not getting any calls. Because I guess when I said that I was gonna answer it on live, she, like, stopped calling, because, like, she doesn't want me to expose her even more. People are just lying. Yeah, I'm used to that, to be honest. Jenny the Snowman. Damn, my eyes hurt, y'all. How's the first time meeting Jenny go? Honestly, when I first met her, Jenny Blanchard, when I first met her, I saw like a really bad energy coming out of her. My 3-year-old sensei, you're pretty. Aww, Delula, that's so cute. The first time I met her, she had this horrible energy coming out of her. It's almost like I just sensed something wrong with her. I even told my mom, I'm like, I just met Frankie's mom, like, she's really weird. Because, like, you know when you meet someone and you're like, something about this person off, but it is what it is, but you know what I mean, guys. Like, when you meet someone and you're like, okay, their vibe is off, but it is fine, I guess. And I was right, because after that, she showed her true colors, and I can see right through people. I just act like everything is cool, but I distance myself from people because I know that their energies are horrible. And if I see someone and I hang out with them, whatever, and I see that their energy is bad, I won't say anything, I won't do anything, but I'll just keep it in my head, like, be careful with this person, you know what I mean? Yeah, before no one believed me. It took a second time for Ginny to do this for y'all to believe it. I've been right so far. I've been right about everything. Everything that I've said, I've always been right. The truth always comes to light.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. I think it's hot.
Guys, I was gonna make a pot pie. My mom offered to make it for me. She's so sweet.
And now you left it in that bowl.
Y'all, this pot pie from Aldi's is so freaking good.
You think it's better than the ones from Publix?
No, the ones from Publix are better, but these are also good.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetie. I wanted to go eat.
Yeah, we have Aldi. Yeah, we can go eat.
Do you feel like having crafty crab?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't gone.
Let's go to Crafty. Guys, if we go get a seafood boil, do you guys want to come with us? This girl, Destiny, said, can I have your mom?
Oh. Sure.
Yes. My mom is your mom, guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, please don't gift me, but Kat, you are so sweet. I love you. I don't want you guys wasting your money. I'm gonna follow you, Kat. That was so sweet of you. My mom passed away. Let me borrow your mom too. Aw, I'm sorry. That's so sad.
What happened?
Her mom passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear
I'm
that.
sorry, Josephine. That's so sad. I feel.
Yeah.
My daughter's name is Amina also.
Oh.
Stop. That's so cool. Someone said, if I want to gift you, ain't shit you could do about it. In Arabic, jinni means female, jinn, devil. Makes sense.
Yeah,
It
Ginny.
does. Jinni. Jinn.
So, because even in, wait a minute, what is jinn in English? It doesn't that be like a spirit, like a
Jinn
right?
is like basically like a devil or like a negative like energy. And her name is Jinni. She does witchcraft, yeah. I forgot to tell you guys. Oh my god, how could I forget?
The backyard thing.
Dude, Jinny put, well, the backyard thing too, but Jinny put my name in a little like Ziploc bag, in a little postcard. She put my full name in a red marker and she put it in the freezer. And you guys want to know how I found it? I opened the freezer to make some Hot Pockets for me and my ex. I opened the freezer, I see my name in a Ziploc bag. I go to my ex and I ask him, did you do this? He's like, no. I go to Jinny's room. I said, Jinny, did you do this? She's like, she had no shame. She's like, yeah. I was like, what does this mean? She's like, oh, that's just for protection. I didn't believe it. I called Susan,
My friend.
my mom's friend. I'm not gonna say what she is, but
She's spiritual.
she's very spiritual. She's a medium, whatever. I call her and I'm like, Susan, my ex's mom put my name in a Ziploc bag with frozen in the freezer. She's like, get away from them. And I'm like, why? She's like, I don't want to tell you now. I don't want to freak you out, but just get away from them. I was like, okay. I never got away from them. I see Ginny in the backyard. She has 2 chicken feet, like dried chicken feet. She's digging a hole and she's like putting the chicken feet there. And I'm like, oh, what is this for? She's like, oh, it's for fertilization, like for the plants, so we can grow plants around here. I was like, oh, okay. And then I go inside and I go to her room to pick up my car keys so I can go to Publix. She has a bunch of names, including mine and someone else that you guys know, but I'm not gonna say their name. She has my name. She has her sons weren't there. The names weren't there, but it was me, someone else. It was like 4 people, including me. And then I come back from Publix and she's finishing the little thing. So when she goes back inside the house, my dumbass, I go outside, I dig whatever she put in there. It was a postcard with my name, and under it was the chicken feet. So I dug it back, but I took out the postcard because I was scared that she was doing something negative to me. So I ripped it up and I threw it in the lake behind, but I left the chicken feet under. Not long after that is when the abuse started. Is that a coincidence? I don't know.
Well, the abuse was gonna happen anyway.
It was gonna happen anyway, but it's just like the timing was crazy. So I cleansed myself the best that I could
And pray.
and prayed to God, because no witchcraft, no nothing is stronger than God. So yeah, and she would also like be in her room burning it would make sense if she was burning sage or palo santo.
But that's normal, no?
No, she wasn't burning that.
Oh.
That's what I said. It would be normal if she was burning palo santo or sage, but she would constantly burn like chicken feet. That was her thing.
Huh?
Dried up chicken feet. She would put, like, as if she was like burning incense, she would burn chicken feet. So the whole house smelled like some damn burnt chicken feet. But
I like burnt chicken.
yeah, she's really into dark. Not even like, okay, witchcraft can be good, right? Because I'm very spiritual, like I do a lot of things, but
Yeah, but that's not called witchcraft, man.
that's dark magic. That's putting spells on people in a bad way, and the karma for that is really bad.
Well, Frankie said that his grandmother does like some wild things.
Yeah, his grandmother, but she does
Jimmy's
even more
mom.
crazy things. She'll like sacrifice like actual little animals. Like that's a different level. She would like sacrifice little like baby animals and stuff, because I guess they're young souls. So
That's sad.
no, she accuses everyone of what she does. Exactly. What spiritual stuff do you think that's not witchcraft? This can be considered witchcraft. Like, for example, this little sage thing that I have a little altar with like my crystals and stuff, but
that's just crystals. And people send you crystals too.
But it made a lot of sense why the energy in that house was so bad. They painted the whole house black. That didn't help.
Yeah, everything was black.
The bed sheets, the walls, everything. That's why the boys never believed in Jesus or God or anything, because their mom didn't believe in God or Jesus. She always said, if you want something, you have to do a spell. You have to do this, you have to do that. You have to sell your soul to get what you want. That's what she's always taught them. It's very demonic. And whenever I talked about God or Jesus, and I would say, like, I would have a cross with me, because at the time, like, I've always been conflicted because my mom's side is Catholic and my dad's side is Muslim. So I try, don't cancel me, but I try to, like, it's the way I grew up. I was always around around both. So I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in, you know, and they hated when I talked about God.
They say, how are you not terrified sleeping there? Well, you would call me sometimes, not sometimes, like many times, and
I would tell my mom I'm scared.
I'd be on the phone with you because like weird stuff was going on.
I called my mom when Ginny and Alex and Frankie were in the room doing like dark magic. They had a bunch of candles. They had, her thing with chicken feet was crazy. Like, they had chicken feet. They were all like, they were chanting something, and they told me not to go in, so they were chanting stuff, whatever. So I called my mom and I was like, Mom, can you stay on the phone with me, because I'm like low-key freaking out, because I'm like, I don't, like, I knew what they were doing, because like what else would they be doing? But I was just praying, and my mom was praying to me. My grandma was here too. My grandma was just reciting prayers from like the Bible and just saying like, God, protect my granddaughter, protect anything negative that comes to her. If they try to do something to her, God, please protect my daughter. So yeah, so my mom and my grandma were just like praying for me. And then when they finished the whole thing, I didn't even want to talk to Frankie because he was acting so weird after that. And I find it so funny how Frankie's always saying that Kayla does witchcraft and this and that, which, yeah, she does, but so does your mom. Like, y'all do the same shit. Y'all all do witchcraft. Like, why are you getting on her for it if you do it too? Of course, that's how they gain the fame. Their mom has always wanted them to be famous and make money so that they can support her. They weren't chanting anything in Spanish or English. It was, I don't know what language, it sounded a lot like Italian or Latin, because of the accent that it was being said in and the way it sounded. I would have understood it if it was English or Spanish, but it wasn't English or Spanish. It sounded like either Latin or Italian. That's the best way I could describe it. They all do witchcraft, y'all. Like, they all do. Why does Red hate Kayla? Ever since Kayla went to like live with us, Frankie has always disliked her. He had never liked her.
But they didn't get along.
They never got along, yeah. He had never liked her. He always told me that she just wanted to stay with them for money because I guess at the time her dad kicked her out and she had nowhere to go. So Frankie was always saying like, oh, she's just using us for money and she's just staying here, whatever. So he just never liked her, even though that wasn't the case. She was there because, you know,
everybody was staying there.
Everybody was staying there, yeah. She seems like she used to be brighter inside. She's not so. I don't think you become a darker person because of someone else. I feel like you become a darker person because of who you really are. I got so sick after I left. Remember? Remember how sick I got when I left Frankie? I was so fucking sick. I couldn't even get out of bed.
Well, you were sick there and then you were sick here.
Yeah. The minute I left and the sickness went away, I was so much better. I was constantly sick when I was at that house. Either my stitches wouldn't close up, I had constant headaches, always throwing up, just always in a bad headspace. The minute that I left my ex and I came with my mom, I was better all of a sudden. Like literally all of a sudden, I wasn't getting sick anymore. I wasn't throwing up anymore. I wasn't getting headaches anymore. So y'all may not believe in that stuff, but me, I do. And I believe that the karma, when you put something like that onto someone else, the karma comes back to you. You can never push something negative on someone and it not come back to you 10 times worse. You know? Yeah, she's still calling.
No, they say like, I think somebody said that she put your number on a chat. Like maybe they're on a live and they should expose your number, maybe?
No, because then I would be getting calls from other people, not just one no-caller ID.
Your number has been exposed so many
My number has been exposed so many times.
Even mine, I had to get rid of my DC number because it was exposed by those two girls and...
Jez and Allison exposed my mom's number, yeah.
And, oh no, Jeannie put her number in the chat.
Jenny didn't put her own number. Someone else put her number.
Do you think they will try to come to your home? Who? Like who will try to come?
Who?
Because they know where we live. But like Frank or Jenny? No. They're not stupid.
Yeah, they're not dumb. There's a lot of legal stuff that we have against them that if they do that, they'll take a trip straight to jail. Jenny just called me again, y'all. She's spamming my phone. Guys,
this morning I was having all these dark thoughts because like this, I see those videos, right?
yeah.
And I was just in fact
Smells so good.
I in one of Kayla's comments I replied and I was asking her to give me, because obviously she knows where she lives, where Jeannie lives, and I was asking her for the address and stuff, but then I deleted it because it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it, Mom. Those videos that I posted, you guys, my mom has never seen those. So yesterday my mom was crying. I got out of the bathroom and my mom was just like bawling her eyes out because she's like, why didn't you never show me this? And I'm like, because I didn't want to make you sad. Like, I literally like I just saw my mom crying because she never saw those videos ever.
Yeah, but if you would have shown me that, and then I would have gone to the house and deal with Jeannie myself.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, because I saw her after that, after those videos.
Yeah.
I have seen that woman, so I would have fixed that.
Yeah, I know.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, my mom has never seen those videos, so she was really upset. Like, she can pay somebody else to try to get to you guys.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, we're not scared of her. She doesn't know anyone. Like, she's just...
Well, she knows there's people.
Oh, she knows these, like, people.
That she kept threatening us with.
Yeah,
Right?
she kept, like, threatening us with these people. And I'm like, you can try, honestly.
Honestly, I'm just, like, concerned about Kayla's baby.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know how supportive her family is, but she shouldn't be alone, really.
Yeah.
And I know that it doesn't matter how many times she blocks Jeannie, she's still gonna get to her because that's what she does to us. But like, she's not in any condition to be putting up with that.
Yeah.
You know, people shouldn't be stressing or worry about that, and Alex is not even there. But
yeah.
it's just, I don't know. If you were my daughter, you wouldn't be there alone, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
well, I don't... Some people are saying she's not alone, so hopefully she's not alone.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's good.
She shouldn't be alone.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Ginny would try to get to her.
She's not stupid.
Yeah.
No, she's so mouth and stuff.
Yeah, but she never will touch anyone.
When you have Ginny in front of you, she's not like that.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
They're saying she's spending time with, especially when someone's like pregnant and stuff. I feel like they should be not having to deal with this. And I feel like if I were Kayla, I would never forgive Ginny or Frankie for what they did, especially at the gender reveal, and causing so much stress to her while she's pregnant. You know what I mean? So yeah, and disrespecting her dad, that too.
How did you escape Frankie the last time? You lied to him.
I lied to him and I said that he could come with me. I went in my mom's car. He was trying to open the door and my mom just sped off.
No,
and we left him.
It was a whole movie.
It was a whole movie.
Because
literally.
you said, I need the car keys. Because after he got the keys from Ginny, he never gave them the car keys. He never gave them to you. He kept them.
He kept them.
With your license, with your ATM card, with your credit card, with all your stuff. And so you had to tell him, remember that you told him that my sister was coming and that you wanted them to use the car, and so you needed the keys and stuff. And so it was like all planned and stuff. That's because you don't want issues, because anybody can just go in there and do something, but
yeah.
you didn't
if I wanted to, I could have had my aunt go in there, push Ginny, get the keys, and walk right out and take the car. But because of my good heart, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to cause issues. He kept my keys away from me. So me and my mom had to trick Frankie into thinking that my aunt was coming so he could give my mom the keys. And he was so controlling. He wanted me to stay with him so bad. He didn't want me to leave him, to the point where I had to trick him that my aunt was coming and he wanted to give the keys to my mom himself. He's like, I don't trust you. You're gonna try to leave me, so I'm gonna give it to your mom. So he gives the keys to my mom and we're acting like he's gonna get in the car too. I rush in the car, close the door, and my mom puts child lock so that he can't get in, and we speed off. And he's like at one point chasing the car, and then he stops. He went back inside, and then that's when my mom called the cops and said that he beat me that day. And they went.
You were passing out in the car.
I was passing. I passed out in the car from like the fear that I was in, because he literally he physically was hitting me before we went outside to my mom, and then we sped off and I was like passing out, like literally. So she called the cops. She took me to the hospital. The cops went to the roof, and yeah, and I'm pretty sure they were trying to get the surveillance from the Airbnb happening.
You had bruises all over you, like you were so, like, you had bruises that I had never seen.
My mouth was bleeding. I had
the chin when he put you on the floor was still fresh.
My chin was bleeding. My mouth was bleeding. I had bruises all over me. And why did he get charges dismissed? Because I dismissed it. I dismissed the charges.
That was back in November, dude.
That was back in November, yeah. Do you think they'll ever try to go to your job? Well, my coworker told me that Frankie showed up to my job and that he hasn't went back since. I don't know if my manager threatened him or...
He's security and they know him.
Well, yeah, they know him, and I've told them about him before, so they make sure that if he ever goes, that he's not going to be allowed back. So my coworker did tell me that he showed up, and that, yeah, but I wasn't there, thank God.
You're not scared of Frankie anymore.
I'm not scared of him.
That was last year. Now,
yeah.
He's smaller than you anyway.
Yeah, he's smaller than me. Now I could take him down. He weighs less than me. Now I don't care. Before, yeah, because I was skinny and I was little and I was small. Now I'm not so small anymore, and yeah.
They said they're surprised the state didn't pick up the charges. So can I say that? Can I say what happened?
Yeah.
So when he went to when he was arrested, of course there were charges because it was, because the cops saw how you looked. They saw everything. They
saw the blood on me. They saw bruises on me. So they were like...
But what happened was you were really sick those days, and then there was this video going around where you say "Free Frankie" or something, and the district attorney, that his lawyer sent that video.
Oh yeah, his lawyer sent that video to the district attorney.
And they said, well, she's not going to press charges, so it's up. And the because you were already in
also I also begged the cop to not arrest him.
You were crying.
I was crying to the cops, and I said, please don't arrest him, because my mom is the one who called the cops, and the hospital had to call the cops because they're like, she got physically assaulted, so it's not anyone's choice. We have to have the cops here. So when the cops got to the hospital, I was in the bed, and the cop was like, well, it's evident that someone physically assaulted you, so we need to know the name. And I didn't want to give him the name. My mom gave them the name, and she said his name is Frank Venegas. He lives in this, that, and that, and his number is this, that, and that. So it was only like 5 minutes away from the hospital was 5 minutes away from the...
And I thought I could press charges because, but then at the end, you were the one that was supposed to start charge, but you were so like sick, and then you were in and out of the hospital, and so they took advantage of the fact that we were not on it at that time, and so the state closed the case, and then we reopened it.
Savannah, whose number is that? Oh, that is Ginny's number.
Let me see.
Spam it. Is it her number? Let me see. 130. I think it is, Mom. Wait, no, let me see your phone.
Yeah, it is.
It is her number. Okay, yeah. Spam it.
So why is... Oh, okay.
It was on her Facebook. Period. You better comment that shit again. Y'all need to... Can y'all do that one thing for me? I can just sit here and be like, I don't know what's going on. Someone else commented that. I don't know. That is.
You're gonna get it. Yeah, that's her number.
Okay.
I mean, that's her number.
Guys, comment on my live saying you love me. Period. 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 Oh, y'all are gonna piss her off. Y'all are gonna piss her off. It's not ringing. Who is it? Ginny. Guys, W Savannah. For real. Someone said, let me go relay a message on that old bitch. Yeah, that is her thing.
Yeah.
It rang. She cursed me out.
Oh.
Yeah. That is so funny.
I'm not trying to be involved in this.
I know, me neither. Guys, we're not involved, right?
Amina, I'm not trying to be involved in that.
Guys, just keep spamming. Ginny's gonna need lots of chicken feet. Guys, what did I say? Karma's a bitch, right? I knew it. Guys, she's gonna try. Y'all. Guys, no one did anything. None of my followers did anything, honestly. I don't know what's going on. Nobody in this live knows what's going on, to be honest. Do y'all know what's going on? I don't know what's going on.
So now they're putting your number there too. Right.
Oh yeah, I don't care because my phone's on D&D. She's probably gonna turn off her phone. Guys, Ginny just called me. I think she's pissed. She just called me right now. It's a no caller ID. I can't block it. She's spamming me now. I think she knows.
Can you block those people that are putting your number there?
I did. I mean, y'all can call me all you want. You're just not gonna hear the tea.
Yeah, you didn't put her number there.
Guys, the one who's calling me is Ginny. Block unknown callers. Oh yeah, but I don't want to leave the live. Everyone go call Ginny now. It's ringing. Period. For those of y'all who don't, you guys comment the thing. Y'all know what to do. But make sure that y'all call with never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, I have do not disturb on, but I guess like her calls are still going through. No one else's calls are going through except hers, which is weird. Oh, because she's saved in my phone, that's why. Because my unknown callers are off. So if yes, exactly what Amber said. Oh my god, why did it zoom in? Hey guys. I called immediately, that's why she cursed me out. She is, guys, I'm so happy y'all are realizing how she is, because she's gonna be nasty to all of y'all. That's how she is. Is Jenny short for Virginia? No, her full name is actually Jenny, which is crazy. Those pictures of her are so old. Y'all should see her now.
Kayla put her pictures this morning. Her pictures.
Oh. She called me again.
Don't even pay attention.
She's gonna try to threaten people. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Your mom is here for the cheese man, period. Someone said Jenny Fernandez. It's Hernandez.
Oh, I thought they were calling me Ginny.
No. That would be the biggest insult. Hell no. Let me block this number. Calling me, so
Frosty the Snowman Ginny.
she needs to understand what she puts out comes back to her, so y'all are real ones for that. For real.
She disconnected her phone.
She didn't disconnect it. She literally just turned her phone off because she's probably getting a lot of calls.
What did they say about Linda?
They said that Kayla called him or something, talking about Jenny. I don't know, something like that.
I thought it was about you.
Savannah's a real one, y'all. Oh, they said Kayla called Linda and said she sold her soul. I don't know.
No.
Savannah's really, you should work for the FBI, honestly. She's not gonna understand emojis because she's slow, but she will understand words.
Teresa said she just called the bank.
She just called back? No way. Period.
Oh, she's leaving voice messages.
She's leaving voice messages? Ooh.
Somebody text her.
Oh my god. Yeah, she's going crazy now. I can just imagine. I'm gonna forward the message to your inbox. Yes. Teresa, yes. Send it to me. I wanna know what she said. Someone sent me $1 on Cash App. Not y'all exposing addresses. Oh my goodness.
I mean, as somebody said, if they keep putting her number, you're gonna get.
Oh, they stopped. They stopped putting the number. Wait, guys, do not do address, please. That's going too far. If you do addresses, I'm gonna mute you. Like, don't. Again, if you guys comment addresses, I'm gonna mute. That's too much. Yeah, TikTok is really smart. Girls are actually FBI agents. We should go to get a seafood boil.
Yeah, because I have to get ready after your live.
You want to get ready now while I'm on live? So we
Do I
could
wanna
just
get
go?
ready now?
Yeah.
Do you have to get ready?
No, not really.
I was gonna shower and dye my hair.
Someone said I wish I was a fly on the wall. Take us? Yes, I'm taking you guys. You guys are so funny. I love y'all. Does the twin sister look like them? They're not twins.
I'm not gonna put makeup or anything on.
Me neither. I'm not putting makeup on. Just gonna leave my lashes.
But it's Saturday. I thought we were gonna go to Wilton Manors.
We can go to Wilton Manors after we eat.
But then we have to get ready.
Do you guys want to come to the club with us? I'm gonna make mac and cheese. Period. That sounds good as hell. No, the brothers are twins, but the sister is not a twin. She's just their older sister. I think by 8 years.
She's older, right?
Yeah, she's 8 years older than them, I think.
But is she only Jenny's daughter or?
She's Frank's daughter too.
Oh, okay. Why the age difference though?
The pics before the tattoos. Yeah, she has everything on her Facebook. She doesn't own a hair salon. She goes to people's houses, but she lies about owning a hair salon. She does people's hair. She did my hair and she ruined it. So do not get your hair done by Jenny. Yeah.
Probably saying unavailable because she turned it off now.
She probably turned off her phone because she's pissed. That's what happens when you mess with me. Because my people don't play about me. Period. Who's their sister? I forgot her name, but they never talk about her. Yeah, she's blonde. Way prettier than Jenny. Jenny looks like the bottom of my big toe. She probably took a piece of your hair to do it. She did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she's 8 years older than the twins, I believe. Something like that. Sheena, yeah. Her name is Sheena. That's her name. Sheena. Yeah, that's her name. No, she doesn't act like them. Their sister is a very nice girl. Like, she's really, really nice. Like, she was nice to me. She's really sweet. The sister doesn't go around Jenny or the twins. She hates them. She's far away from them. She knows they're bad news, yeah. Birds of a feather, they flock together. That's all I gotta say. Guys, look at Cash under my bed right now. This is literally him right now. Let me turn the brightness up. Look at Cash, y'all. He's literally under my bed, sleeping next to my slippers. Like, sir, why are you under my bed? Can I show them? Like, lift your leg. I'm gonna zoom it in.
I'm gonna go get ready then.
Okay. Wait, he followed you. Is it a threat to say better lock your doors? I don't think so. That's just make it seem like you're just. I can say you guys should lock your doors. There's a lot of crazy people out here. That's not a threat. Fly is not any better than them. No. He just knows how to hide it. Yeah, he's... no. Dude, I have a literal pimp. Me too. She called me again. That means her phone is back on. She's probably mad at me because she knows that look at Ginny commenting, can you fight? Fugly Wuggly 7. Her old account used to be Mom, what was Ginny's old account? The username. She had like 3 or 4. One of them was Swamp Creature. The second one, Swamp Creature 7. The second one was Your Mama something. The third one, it was like Rosie Vickens or something. She was using like fake names. And then the 4th one or the 5th one was Oil You Up, something like that. Which, don't ask me why she chose those usernames. And the way I found out was because I did a search. Like this app, it tells you like the IP addresses of certain people on TikTok, and it showed her number, her phone number. What site? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna use my mom's phone. I'm gonna tell y'all. You can literally cross search anyone on TikTok that has a fake account, and you put the username of the fake account, and it shows you the IP address and it only shows you the phone number and the name of the person that they have on the IP address. So yeah. It's very handy. Anytime I see someone with a fake account, I copy and paste their username and I find out who it is. No, Fly doesn't put his hands on anyone. He's never been like that, but he's very, like, he condones certain things, you know? So he's never put his hands on anyone that he's been with, except, I think, Toxic, but I've never seen him like that with Kayla. He's not, like, he's just narcissistic. He's a bad person. He's never been a good person. He's never believed in God. And him posting, like, oh, I believe in God, it's bullshit. He's just trying to get people to like him. Like, y'all fall for these people who are horrible people, acting like... please don't comment addresses, guys. If you comment addresses, I will have to mute you. No, do not comment addresses. And that's not even her address. I'll give y'all the site right now. I don't know the name, but I'm gonna go on my mom's phone and pull it up and show y'all. I just sent her number to rehab. I'm not gatekeeping the site, y'all. I'm gonna give it to you right when my mom comes. I'm gonna go on her phone and show y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I thought a lot of people knew about this site. Exactly, Mackenzie. Facts. In the cut with my twin, we be vibing. Do you think Kalai is safe with Ginny? Absolutely not. Ginny is a horrible person that should not be trusted at all. She is evil. She's she's just not a good person at all. Why are you not doing the interview with Chaz? They're on live doing some. Because I don't want to be honest. Yo, user 1017. Bro, you're too funny. Shazni. There's a lot of like fake accounts on Facebook as well that pretend to be her, so I will try to see if I can find the right one. I think she only has like one post on her actual Facebook. Cashy, guys, look at our aquarium. No, I'm just showing the aquarium. We don't have a fish in there anymore. She turned her phone off again because she's scary. Dude, you know what's so funny, you guys? The fact that she told me, I think a year ago, she was like, I'm gonna expose you and everything you do. I'm gonna make sure everyone knows what a swamp creature you are and how ugly you are and this and that and the third. And I'm like, okay, and who's really getting exposed now? Who is really getting their true colors shown now? Guys, I have to restart. I got a warning. You guys, rejoin my live. I'm restarting.